You should already know what you don't want before you get to Livingstone. You should already know what's at these schools before you apply and waste money, waste your parents' time. You should have already knew.
But if you style me, I come after you. Now go invest my money and you take me for fool. No, it nah go so. Remember said you didn't know the start, yes sir. Me love you deep in my heart, yes sir. Me love me like you, 'cause you're the right kind of girl.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to my channel with Kiera. This channel consists of inspiration, education, healthy tips. Today's video is about them LC blueberries. Let's talk about it. Congratulations for everyone for getting accepted into all of your colleges that you desire. If you landed at Livingstone, continue to watch the video. You landed at Livingstone to soar and do great things. Livingstone is a great school. You can do it. I attended Livingstone from 2011 as a freshman, and I graduated in 2016 as a senior. Livingstone is like none other. It is an HBCU, historically black college or university. I wanted to attend Livingstone because it was HBCU and they had a great science and math department. And that was my major. It's important to go to class, and it makes it easier to go to class when the class size is smaller. I know a lot of freshmen get tied up into the hype of going to a bigger university or college. I'm currently in graduate school, and I'm going to one of the well-known HBCUs. Put it in the comments if you can guess it out. But yes, I go there, and you probably guessed it right. And it's so big, and as a graduate student, we're focused on just your concentration or your major. So of course you're gonna have smaller classes, but that big old university as a freshman, it's easier to get lost in the sauce.
They saying I drove a getaway car, but I cannot see. I'm legally blind. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm innocent.
And you're there for college, so you should be able to be there and get the highest GPA you can get, be involved in all of those things. And with Livingstone, you are able to have the best of both of all worlds. You have a small class, which helps you have one-on-one with the professor. You get to know your classmates. You're not like, oh yeah, I only see her on Thursdays, or you know, your professor is calling you by number. It is very important to the success of college to know your professors, and your professors need to know you by your name. Going to class every day will allow your professor to get to know you. It's only about 15, 20 people in the classroom. They're gonna know when you're there, they're gonna know when you're not there. They're gonna wanna check on you. So the class ratio is something that I could really say will make or break your college experience, because you're able to have that one-on-one. You know exactly what's going on. It's more hands-on learning and not just straight PowerPoints or online learning at the college or university.
Would be a telegram, right? Nobody knows what a telegram is anymore because we don't use them.
Go to class, freshmen, please go to class. Going to class will always overlook if you know the material or not. We know you was in here trying, so you may miss something here or there, but you're gonna most likely get all the information that you need if you're in class. You never know when they're gonna give you some tips for a quiz that you can use. You never know what hints are gonna be dropped. You never know if you're gonna get some extra points, and that's going towards your end of the year grade. It's not about if you're gonna get all A's or get 100 on a quiz or a test. We know sometimes that's impossible. You have to make sure you're getting up in the morning, focusing, getting your mind right. Take your butt to class. Do your work, especially your homework, assignments, projects. Tests is something all the way down here that you can do. Make sure you got your own back at college. You're gonna come in with some of these friends. Everybody wanna be friends. Everybody's gonna be friends.
Gonna take the service too far. My sermon this morning. Hell to the no.
You're gonna see these people clicked up. But when it's time for people to be juniors, you and one other person gonna be standing. I promise you. So you need to make sure that you go into this freshman year focused, have your own back. You have parents and people that are at home rooting for you, that support you. You did not go to college to flunk out. College is about creating an experience for yourself. You're just going to your room, going to the caf, and you're not doing anything, you're talking about you're bored, then that's why. You know what I mean? That's why you're saying, oh, it's Livingstone. It's not Livingstone, it's you. You need to be out, be at them activities. Check with your major to see what organizations or clubs that they have within your major. If you know what major that you want to do as a freshman, even if you don't select your major until you are a sophomore, go ahead and go to that building. Find a building where your major is housed and go ahead and meet those professors so you can go ahead and start making a name for yourself. Go ahead and network. See what other students is also over there and talk to the students. See how those students feel about that current major. If you talk to them, you may not want that major.
Nope.
Once you select your major, you want to stick with that major. So go ahead and start thinking about what you want to do. I'm pretty sure you already know what you want to do, being that you have decided to go to college, which is great. But sometimes we get to college and we know we want to go to college, but we don't know what we want to do, or we don't know what we major in. Our parents just pushed us to go to college, and we don't know what we want to do. This is your time to go ahead and freelance the different buildings and departments to see where you may land for your career. Meet the professors, see what's over there, see what made you like or you don't like. It's all about the experience. It's never about the school. You can go to the biggest school out there, so you can go to the smaller schools. Livingstone is a small school. The population is about 1,000, 1,500, maybe not even that. But you can go to a bigger school, and if you're still not getting involved with going to class, it's still going to be you and not the school. Livingstone also has different resources. Internships is something that you want to get involved in once you have selected your major, you know you're sure you want to do. Your department is going to be your best friend on internships. They are going to already know what is out there for you, but you have to go seek for yourself. They're not going to come to you and tell you,
Hey, there's an internship.
you have to go to them and say,
Hey, is there any internships that I can do that's possibly for experience, community service, or even paid?
paid is not always the big thing. As long as it's about the experience, because the experience can travel. You're going to always make money. You graduate, you're going to make money. You're probably making money at the McDonald's. But it's about the experience. It's about what you're learning is why you get an internship, not for the payment. So just because it's not paid, still do it. Don't listen to your friends. Still do the internship. The Success Center houses Upward Bound. If you were involved in Upward Bound in your high school, I was involved in Upward Bound in my high school, so I was able to transfer that to college to help me better with my success of graduating. They have different tutors and things like that within Upward Bound. So if you were in Upward Bound, Livingstone does have an Upward Bound program. And also if you came through Bridge, you know about Bridge. Success Center, they have the Writing Center, the Reading Center, and math. Math is down in Duncan. Miss Neely, she's still there. She's in Duncan for the math tutoring. And there's a lot of different other things in Success Center, but like I said, I've been gone for a while, so you have to see what's new. But the Success Center is something that you will be good for you to use for a resource. The Success Center is a good resource. Also, the Career Center and the Wall Center is something that you should go seek. They can help you create a resume. They will help you also look for internships and different jobs as you progress in your years of graduating. You need to make sure you have a portfolio with these people, so you keep building with them, you're going to be more likely to graduate. It's all about networking. So you networked it with the Success Center, Career Center. You should always have a resume. If you don't know how to write a resume as a freshman, if you don't have one, as soon as you get to Livingstone campus, go to the Career Center. See who the new Career Center coordinator is and go let them help you out with any of your professional development needs. It's important. Success Center also has computers, as well as the Wall Center has computers. Make sure that you are able to print. The library is good for printing. You will be able to definitely print in the library. Livingstone has a page number requirement, so you only can print so many pages, whereas other colleges may can print unlimitedly. But so use your paper that you're printing wisely. Don't let people use your ID, username, and password, because that pages is going onto your account and you can't renew to next semester. It's important to focus on your balance while you're in school from a freshman. Don't let your balance build up until you're a senior. Make sure you get account summaries printed off by semester, least by year, to know what your standing balance is when it's time for you to go back to school. Don't allow your balance to build up. That's another reason how you can be at home. There are so many opportunities on campus. OBRP, I worked, it goes straight to your balance. They also have different jobs on campus that you can do. So many different things that you can do, but it's up to you. It's not up to Livingstone to do it for you. Residence Life. Make sure you're applying to Residence Life soon as the housing application opens. Pay your $200. If it's still $200, pay your $200. ASAP, because you're gonna be somewhere that you will regret. I always made sure to pay my housing on time, and then also if you want free housing, you can be an RA. I was an RA. I don't think you can qualify to be an RA to a sophomore. But with the RA, you automatically get a single, and those singles, even if it's in a not so pretty dorm.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
This single is nice, I promise you. For example, I was an RA in Babcock, and I had a suite, and it was so nice. But Babcock, if you move into Babcock, is not so pretty, but it's livable, and you're here for college, so you can do it. After you paid your housing fee and you see that they have paired you with a roommate, you want to go ahead and start researching or searching who your roommate is. That's important. You don't want to necessarily be living somewhere where you are not comfortable. Getting to know your roommate can alleviate a lot of problems on down the road that can interfere with your academics that we don't want. Livingstone requires you to have 80 hours of community service to graduate. I recommend those hours be at a location where you may think you want to work. That way, you get that experience. You either know what it's like or you don't. You either like it or you don't. During my 80 hours of community service, I learned that I didn't no longer want to work in that career field that I was dreaming of, which was great because I didn't have to go into that field, going to work, not wanting to be there. Make sure to document your community service hours. Make sure to go ahead and document it that same exact day. Make sure to go ahead and have your supervisor sign off on that date right there. Don't allow them to keep putting it off. They might not be there when you ready to get it signed, and you got to redo all those hours. So make sure that you are keeping a copy of all of your documents. If you turn in something, make a copy, and you keep a copy for yourself, and you keep a copy for a teacher. It happens. Teachers are dealing with hundreds of students a day. So it can happen to where they mistakenly not grade your paper. But if you have it saved, if you have it printed, you have your copy, you have it for you. Safety is a big issue at Livingstone. It's in Salisbury, North Carolina. It's by Charlotte. It's not necessarily really the safest place outside of campus. I've seen people come back beat up in the face, black thighs.
Ah, damn.
Because they thought they was badass trying to walk the Sonic at night. You do not need to walk those streets at night. You don't need to walk those streets at all. People in Salisbury don't care. You're there for college. They're jealous because you're in their town succeeding. They're very territorial, and bad things can really happen to you if you leave that campus. Seriously. I done seen so many things. Those parties, I done went to 1 or 2 parties. They've been shot at. I stopped going. You're there for college. Partying, it's no need for party because anything can happen. I just recently seen an article about the party at Thelma's. Precious young men, career ruined for nothing. Don't go to them parties because you got something to lose. Them people celebrating ain't got nothing to lose. You got something to lose, and you're gonna give it to them because you're gonna be right at home, hurt, flunked out because of your friends. Safety is a big issue. Do not leave that campus. They got bus routes. When I was going to Livingstone, the bus routes was free with your ID. I think it's now 50 cents, but it's still affordable for you to ride the bus. You don't even want to necessarily ride the bus at night either. The shuttle has routes and destinations for you to go. If you look up the schedule, you will be able to get there. You don't necessarily want to get in cars with your friends. That's something else. People who don't know how to drive. People be tripping. You get into an accident, you're hurt. So we're over. Great things happen where you intentionally want them to happen. I had a great time at Livingstone. A lot of videos that are out right now about Livingstone, I watched every single last one of them. And you guys are actually really lucky to be at Livingstone when you're at Livingstone. I was at Livingstone during some of the crazy days. There were riots on the campus. There were police coming to beat up students. Like, y'all don't know nothing about that. You guys are on a platform and you have people watching you. I don't recommend you bashing something because you don't realize that people are watching you who want to go to college. You might be scaring somebody to go the opposite direction. But if you have a platform and you have people watching you, make sure you watch what you say. None of the videos I heard y'all talk about was nothing about school, nothing about the professors, nothing about helping people with college. It was all of the bad things. This happened, that happened, this boring, that boring. Life is boring. Life is what you make it anywhere. Life is what you make it anywhere. Not only at Livingstone. Life is what you make it at home. Life is what you make it at your job. Life is what you make it at home. Life is what you make it. It ain't up to Livingstone to make your experience great. It's up to you to make your experience great. It's up to you to make networking. It's up to you to make relationships. It's up to you to create positive memories. It ain't up to Livingstone. They got everything they didn't need there for you. If you need more, go to another school. But you should already know what you don't want before you get to Livingstone. You should already know what's at these schools before you apply and waste money, waste your parents' time. You should already knew what was there. You need to know what you want to do before you even get to school. So as a freshman, it's important to know what you want to do before you step foot on that campus. That way, if you know what you want to do, you doing that, finding steps to do that. Shout out to Tyler Taylor for standing up for us blueberries and showing everyone and defending us. Junior, I got pregnant. I was pregnant on Livingstone's campus. I lived in the new dorms. My professors knew I was pregnant. I went to every class, did every assignment, went to every lab. After I had that baby, my professors let me take my baby to class. Livingstone, so I can graduate. That's how I was able to graduate. Any other school, I would have to be home, dropped out, flunked out. Me and my husband was able to take our baby to class. 2 different majors at Livingstone. Why would I hate Livingstone? Livingstone is a home to me. I have so many good experiences of Livingstone, so many great memories. It's done died down a little bit because it's changing better. When I went, it was so lit, y'all. It was so lit. It was so fun because it was crazy. Y'all saying the craziness is crazy to y'all. I fed off that energy. That's what kept me going.